Alliance of Socialists and Democrats in the European Parliament for 2 minutes. Mrs. Dalli, the floor is yours.
Thanks a lot, Chair, Vice President Šefčovič. Many might think that what is happening in Australia is happening in a faraway continent with no impact here in Europe. But nothing can be further from the truth. The wildfires in Australia are increasing the CO2 levels in our atmosphere and creating toxic air spaces. The smoke created by these wildfires is orbiting the entire planet. Fires in New South Wales and Queensland alone emitted a combined 306 million tonnes of carbon dioxide, and they are generating enough heat to create unique weather systems, including cyclonic fire tornadoes. The 7.3 million hectares of land that have been destroyed cover an area that exceeds the size of the Netherlands and Belgium combined. Over 1 billion animals, twice the amount of EU citizens, have perished. And this is, yes, a biodiversity crisis. Australia is home to truly unique species, including 200 types of mammals that do not exist anywhere else in the world. In face of this destruction, complacency should have no place. And the EU needs to remain a leader in fighting climate change when these things happen. Because we saw an unperturbed government in Brazil when the Amazon was on fire, and we are seeing an Australian government that for the past months has been hesitating to link these fires to climate change. We saw some members of this House today trying to do the same. It is even planning to use a carbon accounting loophole to fulfil its Paris Agreement commitments, and this is not acceptable. As we discuss here, the Australian wildfires are still raging and are projected to do so for at least another month. Ultimately, we're speaking about climate change. We are in this together. That's why we urge the Australian government to recognise climate change, phase out its dependency on the fossil fuel industry, and honour the Paris Agreement now before it's too late. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, on behalf of the Renew Europe Group, for 2 minutes, Mrs. Miller, please.
Im Namen der Delegation für Beziehungen mit Australien und Neuseeland möchte ich zuallererst den Opfern der australischen Buschbrände unser aufrichtiges Beileid aussprechen. Wir stehen in dieser äußerst schwierigen Zeit